Alas?
Meja.
Okay. No.
Apa? Alas?
Perut.
Oh,
Alas
alah.
perut. Okay. Buah?
Hati?
Buah hati? Okay. Buah hati siapa? Siapa buah hatinya?
Laki aku lah. Laki.
Masa dia paksa je. Bukan Koreanya orang Chileks guys, welcome to another episode of our podcast series. Shout out to 65 Visuals for sponsoring us this episode. They provided us with high quality video and audio equipment, and if you are looking to rent some equipments from them, do check them out at www.65visuals.com. The link is in our bio. So hari ni we have another person, another guest, which is a small entrepreneur. She does home base. So let's introduce her. Hello.
Hi guys. Hi
Hello,
Haris, thank you so
okay.
much for inviting.
No worries. Thank you for coming down here.
No
Okay,
problem.
so
no problem.
you can let them know what's your name and what's your business about.
Okay, so Haris here actually knows me as Ain. Some people out there will actually know me as Farahain. Some also call me by Nia X Saraf. Okay, because I do TikTok. So jadi
Influencer.
tak adalah gitu je. But my business actually basically nothing much lah. It's just home based business. So it's like all started out with like this pregnancy craving, you know, macam like tergila-gila pula
Gila-bak punya,
ni
gila.
bahasa kes macam I'm like because as a mom macam nak cakap macam like your kids, right? You have kids, and then so you want to start out a business in a way to support them, because I also started out as I wasn't working. I was a full-time housewife. Of course, I pun nak macam I want to help.
Misali.
But I actually want to help my husband at the same time lah.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
think also one of my main factor was I was so crazy, macam the pregnancy craving was like one thing lah. Duit ni pasal. So I think I just jumped into the apa orang kata, just
The bandwagon.
yeah. I just kind of jump into it lah, and then somehow the business has already been there before, because I actually started up business from I jumped from business to business, from like helping my mom doing catering lah, cake business, cookie business, and then all this business were not working out well.
Faham.
And I didn't find the click with, you know.
The joy of doing it.
Yeah. So and then along the way, when time comes and when I jump into this business, I came about with this Nurbyanakayob. So now my company business name is actually Nurbyanakayob lah. So technically Nur is like my children's name.
Okay.
Nur. Byanayob is basically people know my dad by the name of Ayob. So,
Okay, so we know
jadi
Ayob.
macam keturunan in a way,
So,
generations kind of thing lah.
Yeah.
So it was just a random thing lah. So along the way when I started out this business, it was just macam I didn't really have a plan. I just go along with it. Kita buat TikTok kan. Jadi bila kita buat TikTok tu, you're just enjoying the moment.
So macam trend ni you buat lah. Oh trend ni
buat
you
je.
buat lah. Faham.
Then when the ideas just struck in the head, in the mind, go ahead lah. I just give it a shot lah. Trial and error. And in fact, I don't know what was my demand when it comes to the business. I just go ahead with it. Orang suka, I know they want. Okay, let's keep it into like the menu, into like the list. So I think kids actually know me more as the fruity pebble lady or the cereal lady. So jadi macam nanti kadang-kadang kan nanti mak-mak diorang will be like, babe, sis, do you still have more fruity pebble? Alamak, I out of stock. Because always when I sell this fruity pebble, this is like I would say it's a hot selling one lah. It's a hot selling. But the problem is, of course, logistic wise,
Yes.
supply,
Space and
all this. So jadi the business is, I wouldn't say the business was like macam tak bagus. it's okay. It's just sometimes it's because of the demand and the supply itself, and then the business can become very slow, and at times can become
Depends on demand and also the
depends.
season.
Yeah.
Like maybe kalau macam time puasa might be scaling up because orang nak the barang kan.
Yeah,
But also
actually
depends on the season.
depend on the apa the things that you're selling. Kalau bulan puasa ni, kalau apa I jual kalam milk a lot lah.
So kan macam you are a reseller ke atau you get the stock macam mana?
I do resell stuff.
Okay.
I do make my own. I create my own product.
Oh.
I do make like gourmet marshmallows, like macam onde-onde marshmallow, things like that. Yeah. So yeah lah, a lot lah.
Just home based things lah.
Yeah lah. Because kita as a macam mompreneur we try. Yeah, we just try whatever that is for us.
Yeah.
And being a mompreneur, what's the best thing when having to do TikTok is that you get to know more of other mompreneurs, and then jadi macam kita support one another. So without them, I wouldn't be here lah.
So macam you got your own community.
Yes, we're like constantly supporting one another.
I think the best part is doing what you do kan, is that you can still see your kids in front of you while doing your work, right? Or macam
you don't want to know during the time that I was, because last year I was like before I actually started, I went back to my full-time job. Before I went back to full-time job was I buat TikTok tu macam 24 jam, like doesn't matter, because I want to fit my time to like basically cater my time to my kids. Also when the time they are like taking their nap, then that's my time also lah for me to do live, to like sell. But then also there's pros and cons lah. Next, sometimes when I want to start doing already, nanti budak macam wait, and then I'll be like on live, sorry korang sorry you give me a second and then I'll just mute my live, or sometimes I don't mute, I'll be like, ay korang ni bising. So things like that lah. It's just I think it's just normal lah along the way tu kan, when you're so used to TikTok, like you're doing something live, selling something, it has just become part of your life lah gitu. Jadi along the way any macam apa strangers who watch our live tu, macam when they interact with us, they became very macam comfortable, because I also macam layan dorang. But I do get like nonsensical punya kind of comments lah. So that's something we have to go through So yeah.
But apa tu, how like you come up with this business, like and why you think, okay, I think this business might be good, like how and why? Like this, awak okay, I think actually kan, aku sampai sekarang susah nak pronounce kau punya brand name. Kalau aku punya Binayub atau Anayub, no, it's no by Anayub.
Nude by Anayub.
So how you came out this business and like why? Okay, I think this is it. You know that decision.
I don't know. I think it's just because I used to go with like planning, you know. I was a international supply chain punya budak lah. So jadi kita belajar ni semua. So there's like technically there's like a lot of planning. But I think for me, because I'm not the type of person who really goes well with planning, you know. Jadi for me personally, whenever I'm doing something, when something just starts sticking in my head and the idea just starts coming in, that's it. Macam okay, that's it. We're just gonna try. We're just gonna do. Now, along the way, like your job or like your idea starts piling up. Slowly, you build up your
the whole thing.
Macam like portfolio gitu the portfolio business. So along the way, I think for me personally, it wasn't about the name of the business girl or what, but I think it's about how I actually interact with my customers.
So kira macam your daily experiences during your daily life, like contributes to you doing what you do kan.
So,
tapi bila pak idea tu kan datang daripada toilet tak? Ke macam
you wouldn't want to know. It does happen a lot of time.
Kadang-kadang
toilet lah
kadang-kadang aku begitu tau. B, I think boleh gini lah.
Kan, yeah, it does. I mean, it's always like that. Kadang-kadang kalau macam apa, like my husband come back from work dia berbual tentang kerja kan, kita senyap ting ting ting.
Aku kadang tengah tidur gini, I think idea ni boleh dia macam kan tengah tidur lah.
It happens a lot. So I think along the way, like I mentioned, dia has a bite. He has kind bonded with you kan. So some people may see it's very toxic. It's not good for your health. But I think if you manage your time and how consistent you are, I think you'll be okay lah along the way.
Tapi benda tu buat kita happy apa? Kan? So apa yang toxic?
Kan, exactly,
Orang tu nak toxic.
Precisely.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So it's all about support. Okay. Zee.
Kan?
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, if you think positively, like it's not toxic, why? Because yes, it's tiring in doing the business. Every business is very tiring.
True.
But when you do it, it makes you happy. So I don't think that
Yeah.
is a negative or toxic thing that will impact your life. Because it makes you happy.
Because I do get like people coming up kata macam apa, kau ni apa nanti it's just gonna be like another business, you know, you're not gonna last long. So jadi bila orang cakap kan, when people start saying things macam it's gonna be just another business, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna show it to you.
Reply je lah. You're just
Yeah.
another person.
Kan?
Boleh apa?
So, jadi macam when that happens, I say to myself, okay lah. Anyway, also I did ever mention like on live, I say, you know, because of my daughter, I don't know why I was pregnant dengan dia kan, I was crazy over like macam nak berkira-kira duit ni semua. So I was like telling my audiences, of course lah, I think this is something that I need to macam try to macam apa, don't stop halfway lah orang kata, you just continue with it. And then because I want to prove it to people, and I don't want to just drop the name just like that, because like I finally got the logo I want, I finally got the name that I want, I finally got what I'm selling, I finally got the macam orang kata apa, platform you got all the platform, everything, you just don't want to throw it halfway what.
Of course.
So I think yeah, then now upcoming now inshallah, hopefully Ramadan coming soon, so I'm going to be having like a booth.
Kat mana?
Kat mana lupa nama dia, sama Syed Alwi Road lah, maybe I can share with you more.
Okay, boleh can share lah. Then,
Yeah.
you guys can check them out lah by
No,
by
dekat
Anak
Anak
Ayub
Ayub,
punya profile. Maybe the information can be there for the audiences.
Can, no problem, can.
So like what other struggles and challenges you face?
I think when starting a business, okay, I'm going to say this like basically like in general, based on like moms out there, shout out to moms out there, okay, who's also struggling to like macam apa, hustle, you know, hustle demi hasil, to work also, because we're doing all this also because of our children. Jadi apa, kan aku dah lupa apa tadi soalannya tadi.
Macam your struggles lah.
Okay. So yeah, jadi macam as moms tu kita just jump, right? We just jump into business, we just start selling, right?
Yes.
But I do have some moms also, one who wants to macam continue to macam apa, how do I say, like make kita macam register business, because some moms mom punya, they don't actually register their business.
Yeah, so macam they got the idea, tapi it's hard for them to settle the admin part.
Yeah, the admin part memang. So the thing here is if let's say if you're a mom, if you're about to start a business, the best thing is do a thorough research, because I was also struggling at that point. Walaupun macam mana like I studied all this, okay, that does not mean I'm pro or what lah, because Singapore punya apa policy, everything they may change every now and then, so you have to like constantly be like reading up with dorang punya apa
like the punya
rules and regulations,
the procedures.
All the procedures, all this admin stuff is can be a
such a challenging to, because like macam not everyone understands the process. Yeah, it's not just macam okay, aku nak start business ni, so aku boleh buat go. Imagine kalau nak buat business home base, nak kena ada food hygiene course. Kalau tak ada food hygiene course, nanti belikan saman and everything.
Betul.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I even have I heard stories also from one of my mom punya also. Walaupun dia ada like certs, right? But she comes like she's put stocks at home lah. Neighbor can also complain about it and then become another issue. So yeah, kan. So sometimes like I mentioned, it's all a matter about support lah. If you have the best support system, if your neighbours was okay. My neighbour pun dah apa okay lah. My neighbour pun macam dia nampak kan everyday I just put my parcels outside for apa delivery guy to collect. I think she's okay already lah with it lah. Otherwise okay lah. Okay. Nak aku nyanyi sekali? Boleh.
Mengalir air mataku, menemani malam sepiku. Ding ding ding. Okay. Back to the topic.
Okay, boleh.
So despite all the challenges and struggles, like what makes you continue what you do?
I think for me it's all about my kids
Okay.
and with the economy itself to be honest, if you have a full-time job, kita akan definitely say not enough.
Yes.
So I think to do like a business itself, like a side hustle, at least we have some pocket money then itu je lah. I mean,
the kids lah,
yeah, I mean it's all about the kids
Now we are adults already. Kita fikir, wah,
Dia
we
tak
should have been a
terfikir,
better
seh.
kids back then.
Yeah.
Because now we are doing what our parents are doing back then.
Yeah.
And now we know the struggles. Kau tu kita macam okay, you know that kind of thing kan.
That's right. Yeah.
So I hope like our future kids like appreciate what we do. Kind of thing. Yeah. But tak ada apalah. It's game time now. So
Oh my
no
God.
need to be sad lah. Ni bukan Hari Raya punya event.
Okay.
Nak minta maaf bagai nak sad. So kita main game. Chill. Something to do
betul lah.
with bahasa Melayu lah. So it's called simpulan bahasa.
What
So
is
macam for
simpulan
example
bahasa
like
ni?
aku cakap air, kau akan sambung muka, air muka. Ya, kalau macam ada hati. Berat hati, something like that.
Okay.
Simple.
Okay, aku cubalah
Dia buat dua Okay, the first one, cahaya.
Mata.
Woo! Oi. Mata merah? Okay, alas?
Meja.
Okay. No.
Apa? Alas?
Perut.
Oh, alah.
Alas perut. Okay, buah?
Hati?
Buah hati, okay. Buah hati siapa buah hatinya?
Laki aku lah. Laki.
Masa terpaksa je. Bukan Koreanya orang
Tak boleh duk, tak boleh.
Okay. Mana laki kau? Kat bawah.
Tengoklah dia ni
Okay, nice. Sama-sama 1-1 lah. 1-1. It's a tie. Tie. Okay. So, any last words for our audiences in wanting to start a business?
I think it's very common for people to like say, research ini semua kan. I think for me, I think it's a matter of support.
Yes.
Sebab
Of
selagi
course.
kita tak dapat support tu, you don't know how to start, number one. Number two, especially when you have like family and friends who are very close to you, then they don't give you that support, then it can be very demoralizing for you lah. So I think basically for me it's the support lah, because all this while I've gotten so much support, not just from my family, friends, ultimately my customers, clients, audience. So for me, it's support lah, basically.
Yeah, because there will be times where things are rough. And if you are alone, you might not even able to control yourself, like push. When you support as if you're your husband, right?
Yeah.
Macam kau boleh minta macam, I tak okay lah ni, tak apa, everything will be fine. Then things are fine because your husband said that and because of the support of your family.
Sometimes when I do live also, when I started macam membibis orang, yelah orang tu cakap gini kan, then suddenly you start having like random strangers who you don't know at all. The strangers now become your friends. So diorang jadi macam like, babe, you're gonna be okay, babe, gitu-gitu lah. Then like I mentioned lah, support lah. This is the most important, support.
Yeah, support guys. Support is important. Okay guys, so thank you for coming down here.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Thank you so much for sharing your experiences and knowledge.
No worries.
Yeah, so check by Anak Ayob.
Nur by
Until
Anak
now,
Ayob.
it's still by Anak Ayob. Okay, no by Anak Ayob. No by
Yeah,
Anak
but
Ayob.
actually my Instagram dengan TikTok is just Nia X Haraf lah.
Faham.
It's just my name terbalikkan aja.
So it's no by Anak Ayob.
The company's name is Nurbyanakayob. But to find me on Instagram dengan TikTok is Nia X Haraf.
Okay, so we definitely gonna put her socials in our bio lah. So you guys can check her out.
Thank you so much.
So thank you for tuning in for this podcast. See you guys soon. Chileks guys!
Yeah.